Hey guys, welcome to another session of Epic 7. We're going to take on floor 89 of the Abyss. This is the team I'm going to go with, and I'll show you the stats and gear at the end of this run. So, for this one, I'm actually going to go for the ads. We will get some souls, we will need them. So let me just do that. Let's take out the mushrooms first.
Back off now if you don't want to get involved. Can you hold out much longer? Shall we bet on it?
Do you believe in me?
Spear of
Let's take this one out.
Bleed.
Keep him debuffed and then push back. Dizzy makes Abyss way too easy. But I think it's about time. Like sometimes, you know, when it's been a while, the developers like give you like a hero that can just like wreck things. So most of the time, I think most people right now are having a really easy time with the Abyss just because of Dizzy's release. Like maybe it would have taken them another month before they can do it, but with Dizzy arrived, people are just flying through it, so it's pretty crazy. I'm one of those people now, obviously. Yeah, that's a problem. So my low crit chance on Luna is pretty bad, and I'm using Daydream Joker for the boss fight to speed it up. So on this first fight here, she's not gonna be that good, like whatsoever, unless I just get lucky. So right now, I mean, if my HP is about 15%, sorry, 50%, I should only have about 75 crit chance, which is really low.
I think I'm going to faint.
We'll see how we do here. Tamarine in the front because Tamarine's the beefiest out of my heroes here in terms of defense and HP ratio. Oof. Well, he's dead. We might have not even needed to go for him. They explode by themselves, so if you can kill them off, kill them off. If you don't, you know, don't worry about it. I think I will use the S2. I want some buffs. Buffs and heal.
Shall we get going?
Ridiculous.
So obviously Daydream Joker with high HP monsters, you'll see more effect, and on these little ads here, we won't see that much change.
I will shine.
I'm on my way.
I'm coming. I shall honor you.
So currently I have a Tisa Scepter on Dizzy,
Do you believe in me?
and I think I should be able to get back to cooldown. Let's use it.
I will punish you.
15,000. I think that's without an attack buff,
I'm on
but
my way.
could have been. I won't use it yet. So yeah, I have a Tisa Scepter on Dizzy to reset the cooldown. Mine's like a +8 right now, I think. So I'm getting about a 33 or 36% chance of it resetting. I'm gonna save her S2. I don't think we'll need it.
Leave it to me. Over here.
24,000. Yeah, it's a pretty big difference there. Okay, let's do the S3. Apparently a max level +30 Tisa Scepter is a 50% chance to reduce cooldown at the beginning of the turn, which is, yeah, she did it already. Wow, it's crazy. One cooldown per turn she goes. So
I'll bet my entire fortune on victory.
nah, it's okay. Let's save it.
Don't be scared. Back up.
So in my opinion, if she has really fast speed, Dizzy, a Tisa Scepter is better than her own artifact, which kind of yeah, I don't know. Her own artifact is good, but I am beginning to believe that other mage artifacts could be better than it for every mage, not just herself. Like, cause basically, if you use Necro and Undine on Dizzy, pumps a CR after her turn, but you're really getting more turns, so you can get back your cooldown skills. So Lattice's Scepter in that sense would be better. You're not gaining too much headway if you use Necro and Undine. So yeah, I'm a believer now. Alright, so we're gonna debuff them. So apparently a Rin here, Earth Rin or Aramintha, whichever one you kill, you actually end the fight. So apparently Aramintha has a bit more HP, but not by too much. And every time you use a non-attacking skill like that, Rin gets pushed up. So like you see there, so if I do the S2, she'll get pushed up again, but she already has a turn. So I'm just gonna use this as an excuse to buff my heroes right now. And we gotta take out the crystals. So the red one there apparently does, with him not stunned, does HP over time to all your heroes. So I'm just gonna kind of like wipe him out every time you go. So it's kind of like Jewleaf Council in Raid. I'm actually gonna use the S1 here.
Over here.
Oh, I guess it dispels. So is that random? Whenever Rin uses her cooldown skill or her ultimate here, it will. I think it's random. Unparalyze one of the crystals, and then you kind of want to make sure you take them out, because if you leave the green one out, it heals everyone on their team every time they get a turn. If you let the red one survive, it does that HP damage there, and I guess it does the dispel, just like Jewleaf Council.
I shall honor you with my presence.
I'm actually gonna use this.
You owe me one now. Shall we get going?
I see, right? That pushes up Rin as well.
Enough.
So that's kind of difficult. At the moment, my Surmia is using Uberius Tooth.
Do you believe in me?
Which might not be too good, but my second Daydream Joker is not even that well leveled, so I kind of just neglected it. 20,000, and he resisted my defense break, so that's not good. So every time you kill, quote unquote, kill the crystals, you force them into stun, and if they're in stun, their passive effects don't go off. So you just gotta be careful of that. Oh yeah, the green one also, if it hits you, it silences you, single target. But it has elemental advantages in consideration. So if you have him attack fire, he can miss it. So that's good. Rin's gonna go again. I heard Badsilla, one of my friends and guildmates, saying that if you soul burn with Tamarine, it's pretty good because it doesn't count as a non-attack skill, but you get some heals. So he saves his soul burns for that. I'm gonna see what I'll need. Lattice's Scepter, perfect. So we can get those debuffs up. Keep those debuffs up, and Rin is all the way in the back. I will actually use a soul burn. I'm gonna use the Batsilla's tactic here, because as Rin gets more turns, she becomes faster and stronger over time. So you don't want that to happen. And Aramintha as well. You can see that speed and attack ×3 now. So we don't want to give them too many turns, otherwise it can be very annoying. There's a disadvantage to Rin here because Dizzy has elemental weakness, so I could miss.
I'm scared.
I could go Idle form, and I think I should, but I'm gonna save for one more turn. Just depends if they do any debuffs on us, because Aramintha right there is gonna do her ultimate. I don't think it does a debuff actually on the ultimate, but I hope we could land a defense break sometime
Ridiculous.
in the next 20 years because it would really help. Yeah, you can see that my low crit chance is really bad for me. I think I will use it. Rin is gonna catch up, but she has one more turn before she can, you know, free a crystal. So I'm actually gonna push them up. Attack buff as well. So she'll alternate between freeing which crystals, I believe. So I think the next one she'll be freeing the green one. I'm saving the S2 just a bit, so hopefully Luna can get a break. A defense break on Aramintha. We wanna do that one. This is an attack buff to herself and Rin, but that's fine. I'm gonna save one more. If I can bank on you know, getting a couple defense breaks, I think we'll be in a good position. That D-spell will help. 20,000. Yeah, Daydream Joker's the way to go. I actually don't need to soul burn it. I just need that defense break to land. Defense break to land, please. Because Rin's coming. Yeah, yes, we got it. Alright, so I'm gonna have to extend it right now. Yeah, that's perfect.
Don't worry.
There we go, 32,000. That was the lowest proc too. So right now I'm gonna use Soul Burn. I'm gonna use her S3 here. Arguably, if you want the most damage, you should still do her greater attack buff. But I can't risk Rin cutting in after this, so I'm going to save that. I'm gonna save that S3. We're already at max turns. I think it'd be debuffed. It's a miss, perfect.
Leave it to me.
All right, so hopefully we can get a crit. Yes, perfect. 44,000.
Should I show you one more dance?
Here we go. So the crystal is now free, so we gotta take it out. I'm gonna set that as a priority. Otherwise, it's every turn they go, they get a heal. So we don't want that to happen. I think I'm gonna use Archie right now. I think Aramintha should be pretty much dead soon, so I'm gonna use Archie. It's also giving me a head start on my crystal grind. 46,000. Yeah, she should be dead. She should be dead soon. I will use. Nah, I won't soul burn it. I'm gonna do this first. I think she's fast enough to do her S2 before Aramintha gets a turn. I think. And here we go. This is a perfect buff here. We're gonna soul burn, and pretty sure she's dead. So let's try this out. We just don't want Aramintha to get a turn because we don't want her to be buffed. Nope. Alright, she had a defense buff, right? It's a lot of damage now.
You can't close your eyes.
Let's use Archie. I think it's over. Don't think he could survive that. Yeah, it's over, I think. Yep. Yeah, nice. 150. Alright, cool. So the very last one, at least for this, this season of Abyss, is floor 90, of course. Don't know. I heard some nightmare stories about this, even with Dizzy. I don't think it really helps, so I'll have to find out. But you guys will watch that if you guys are watching my series here. I'm going to show you guys my gear and stats as usual in my other videos. I share them now, so make sure you check them out if there's any growth in my heroes. Tamarine has been kind of stagnant for a while. These are her stats. Faster Tamarine would be better. Let's see here, Luna. These are her stats. You can see they're 47% crit chance and a passive of 27. So yeah, just a bit over 74%, I think. If that's right, 74% crit chance, very low. But Daydream Joker really helped that one. I gotta rebuild her. There is a reason for the exact equipment I have. This is the best I can get without stripping others. Surmia, what's it? Surmia's up here. So this is my Surmia right now. pretty decent, with speed set 3800 attack, 243 crit damage, pretty satisfied with it, and then 86% crit chance. As you can see that I don't think I missed the crit. It's pretty good, even though I'm not facing someone with elemental advantage. Yubiri's Tooth on her because I was too lazy to strip that from her. Don't think it was necessary for that fight. Still too many damage dealers. This is my Dizzy right now, and of course the Tisa Scepter, like I said. This is oh sorry, plus 17, but level 6 out of 8. 38% chance. There you go. Totally wrong. All my numbers are wrong. These are her stats right now, and this is the gear I have on her. So anyways, that's it for this one. So if you guys have Discord, check out the Discord server, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to YouTube if you haven't. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.